Hi everyone!
Welcome. This is our video for 12th Sunday in Ordinary Time. That was yesterday, so we're a little late, but that's okay. Can I show my socks first?
Oh, for God's sakes.
These are really fun. These are my Eggo socks.
You know, Joanne isn't the only person who watches this video.
I think it's funny. I won't show you my socks if I'm just wearing boring old socks. Okay. But sometimes I just get them out for the sake of the video.
But I like that it matches your shirt colors today.
This is one of those days where I actually put on the...
glasses. My glasses match your shirt.
Well, that's true.
What do you look like with those glasses on? Cute! Elton Jean.
But I actually put on the outfit to match the socks this time. So, anyway, we're done with that now. Okay.
Is that all you wanted to say?
No. So well, should we tell them about the readings then?
Yeah, go ahead.
Okay, and then you can tell all your stories.
Okay.
Okay, so since it's 12th Sunday in Ordinary Time, the gospel reading has this one little section, and basically it starts off with fear no one and be not afraid and all that stuff. But it also says, are not two sparrows sold for a small coin, yet one of them falls to the ground without your father... No, not one of them falls to the ground without your Father's knowledge. Even all the hairs on your head are counted. All of them that are now in COVID haircut time. Okay. So do not be afraid. You are worth more than many sparrows.
So Gene had already picked out his list of songs for Sacred Heart because he had to do that. He sings at Sacred Heart on Sunday mornings. And I was picking out the songs for St. Pat's because this is the first week that we were back singing for, you know, a small congregation. And it was really funny because we both picked this song that we have never done, but...
We've known it for years.
We've known this song for years, but this is one of those songs that it is hard for me to get through without crying because it reminds me so much of being in California when my husband and I were in California living there the first time, and he was working for The Simpsons at that time, and they gave everybody the opportunity to work from home, and our son Benjamin was growing up in California without any relatives, so we made the decision to move back to Omaha. Ben could work from home for The Simpsons here in Omaha. But it was really bittersweet leaving because Gene and I had the best job we've ever had, working with this parish in California called Our Lady of the Rosary. And our kids, I call them our kids, our choir kids, but I just call them our kids, are the most wonderful, talented group of kids, and we started working with them from like the time they were in 6th grade, and we were there for a lot of years, and we did all kinds of things together. But they gave more to us than we gave to them, and we got more out of that job than they even are aware. And the idea of leaving my kids to come to Omaha, it was really difficult. But our job was truly Sister Act 2. Where Whoopi Goldberg is directing these kids who haven't really had much of a music program. And this pastor that hired is Father Dober, who is just incredible.
We always say that he's a visionary.
He was so visionary. And he said, we want you guys to put together a youth program. We were like, we've never done that before. What do you mean? He goes, be a choir, be a youth group. And we're like, well, we've never done it. He goes, but I know you can. And we're like, okay. And I tell you what, we got to work with the school, putting on plays with the kids, and we got to develop a youth choir, a teen choir, a little kids choir, and a contemporary choir. And it was just amazing. We went to New York to sing together. We sang on the Queen Mary. We just did amazing things with these kids. And these kids are now in their 30s, I would say, right?
Mm-hmm.
In their 30s,
mm-hmm.
Yeah. and they've gone on to do the most wonderful things. They're beautiful, every single one of them, and we love them, and we're still in touch with the majority of them too. So anyway, this song that we're gonna sing, when I was leaving California, this song kept coming through my head, and I listened to it over and over and over again, and I would just cry, and because I didn't want to leave my kids, but I knew that we needed to be in Omaha as well. So when that reading came up about the sparrows, we both chose that song, even though we've never sung it before. Well, dang it, we learned it, because we just have to learn this. And my favorite version is the version that that Lauryn Hill and Tanya Blount did, and they just blow the song out of the water. It's so gorgeous, and I cannot even hope to be as talented as Lauryn Hill or Tanya Blount in this, but we're gonna try. So I hope you enjoy this, because it's just a gorgeous song called "His Eye Is on the Sparrow"
from 1905.
Wow.
So here we go.
Why should I feel discouraged? Why should the shadows come? Why should my heart feel lonely and long for heaven and home, when Jesus is my portion, a constant friend is He. His eye is on the sparrow, and I know He watches me. His eye is on the sparrow, and I know He watches me. I sing because I'm happy. I sing because I'm free. His eyes on the sparrow, and I know He watches me.
He watches me.
His eye is on the sparrow, and I know He watches.
I know He watches.
I know He watches me. I sing because I'm happy. I sing because I'm And I know He watches me.
He watches me.
He watches me. I know
He watches me.
I knew I wouldn't be able to get through that without crying. How are we so lucky to have the lives we have and to have the most wonderful people in our lives? That goes out to all our kids, because we love you all and miss you so much in Paramount. And to Sister Bridget, as Sister Anna, and Father Dober, and everybody there from Our Lady of the Rosary.
So we got one more song, but let us set up and switch to that.
Okay, so this song that we're going to be doing for you now is a song that I wrote.
I wrote it.
Stop it! Many years ago, I wrote it. I was in the middle of writing a jingle for some really boring theme, which actually is pretty appropriate now. It was about washing your hands. Isn't that funny? I mean, how timely. So anyway, I was writing this jingle and it just wasn't making me happy. And so I just flipped my notebook, because I was writing in my notebook at the time rather than on my computer. And I was just like, I got to write something that is something that's important to me. And so I wrote and I love Christmas songs. And so I thought, there's all these beautiful songs about Mary, but there aren't a whole lot of things about Joseph, the carpenter. So I wrote this song called I Am a Carpenter. And it works. It's lovely for Christmas. It was written for Christmas, but it also works really well for Father's Day, because the song was basically about him being a father and the things that he has to go through from the perspective of a father. And what was really nice is I was able to draw from watching my husband and how good of a father he is to my son Benjamin over there. And when Benjamin was little, I just remember how careful, Big Ben was to, young Ben, and careful and loving, and that was very much the inspiration behind this song. So I had to imagine, how did Joseph feel? Well, I watched my husband and how he is toward my son, and that's how it came about. So, and then I went to Home Depot and looked at what it would be like to be a carpenter, and smelled the wood, and just took in the whole, felt the tools, and this is what became of it. All right, ready?
I am a carpenter, and I build with careful hands. I do my best to take each block of wood and carve it into something strong and sturdy, something useful, something beautiful for the world. I am a carpenter, not a wise man, not a king. And yet the angel told me in a dream, the Virgin Mary soon will bear a son called Jesus. Take her hand, I'll take her hand. And shall we call Emmanuel, King of Kings, the Holy Child is born. I'll bring my family through His land.
and I've knocked at every door. So in this stable bed, I'll keep them warm. I'll build a bed of hay. Will lay him in a manger beneath this shining star. Teach him what I know. I'll do my best to guide my baby boy and raise him to be someone strong and sturdy, someone helpful, someone beautiful. This child is so beautiful.
Nice job, guys.
It was nice.
Oh my
all those
gosh.
harmonies. Thank you. Thank you.
You know, what's fun for us is that we don't get an opportunity, or not that we don't get an opportunity, we've never taken the opportunity to do this together as a family. And wow, you guys sound really good.
We be jamming.
We be jamming.
We just need
Anyway.
a bus, a really colorful bus now.
Okay.
All right.
Happy Father's Day.
And on that note, happy Father's Day.